A spellbinding story, an uncommon event of history. Get ready to be spellbound by the incredible story of Anath Pindak, a man whose selfless actions to bring light into the lives of others made him immortal in history. In the ancient city of Shravasti lived a man named Sudatta who was very rich and yet equally charitable. He was better known as Anath Pindak, or the feeder of the helpless, because he would prepare sweet dishes and feed the poor and helpless thousands outside his house every day. One day, he heard that the Shakyamuni Buddha was visiting Rajagriha with his disciples and was filled with a deep longing to have his holy view and hear his teachings. He soon visited the Buddha and was struck by the living image of peace, joy, and love before him. Buddha's gentle and magnetic speech filled Sudatta's heart with infinite peace. When the discourse was over, Anath Pindak touched the Buddha's feet and invited him to dinner at his house and preached the Dharma in Shravasti. Buddha accepted the invitation, but one of his great disciples, Mahakasyapa, advised Anath Pindak to arrange for a quiet open place or a garden instead of a house, as there were thousands of monks with them. Anath Pindak searched but could not find any suitable place he looked for. As the Shravasti, or the treasurer of King Prasenjit, he personally knew Prince Jeta and went to meet him, hoping to purchase his garden, the Jetaban. However, Prince Jeta did not intend to sell the garden and set an impossible price for it. He said that Anath Pindak could buy the garden only if he covered every part of it with gold coins, a process known as Koti Santhar. The prince believed that Anath Pindak would run away hearing the exorbitant price, but Anath Pindak did not care at all how much it cost. He was only too happy to find a suitable location for Buddha and almost shed tears of joy. He immediately started carrying gold coins in huge amounts on bullock carts and laying them on every inch of the garden. This was just unbelievable. People even called him crazy for spending so much for a saint. But Anath Pindak was willing to spend even his entire wealth to arrange for Buddha's sermons and spread the same spiritual peace and happiness he had felt from Buddha's teachings to the people of Shravasti. He only wanted to rekindle everyone's heart and purify their souls with Buddha's supreme knowledge and wisdom. When every nook and corner of the garden was covered with gold coins, Prince Jeta's heart melted at Anath Pindak's exclusive devotion and reverence towards the Buddha. The light of devotion that was dead in his heart came alive again with virtues and noble thoughts. Realizing that he had done something wrong for greed, he offered to donate the Jetaban as a gift, free of any cost. But Anath Pindak refused and asked the prince to collect his gold coins, saying he could not break his promise once the price was mutually fixed. In this way, Anath Pindak bought Jetaban for the Buddha by laying out gold coins, which cost him 18 crore rupees of that time. Anath Pindak then offered food to Lord Buddha and his monks with his own hands and duly donated the Jetaban to Buddha, sung with utmost joy and pleasure. Later, he spent an additional 36 crores and built a 7-story Gandhakuti made of fragrant sandalwood for the abode of the Buddha, along with many mutts and bihars in the premises of Jetaban Mahabihar, where the Buddha lived for 24 years, using it as his monsoon habitation, Barsabas. This is the place where Buddha gave greatest number of his sermons, and it has thus become a great site of pilgrimage for believers even today. Anath Pindak's story of sacrifice and selflessness to bring divine light to everybody's life is the first of its kind and is so strong and inspiring that it will resonate loudly for all times to come. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.